So looks like I'm live on YouTube and a few different platforms, but I'm just learning how to actually go live on Instagram. Cool, looks like it's going to work. Cool. So hey team, as many maybe you know of the Handpan community, there is a Handpanuary with Amy, and I need to catch up because today is already day 19 and I didn't practice and didn't play the day 16 to 18. So luckily it's divided on 3 different patterns. I mean, it's ABC, and together they are creating kind of a trident thingy. So I'm going to see what Amy is going to teach us today, and it's not too late to join. It's fun. It's really fun. On the WhatsApp there is plenty of people sharing their progress, and in this way I am kind of accountable and encouraged to stream, to play, to have some fun. And let's see how that's going to work. Hold on. Unfortunately, I still don't know how to open a chat. Maybe I will need to have maybe a phone. That would be great actually. But then I don't know how to use the multi-chat. So anyway, I cannot see what you are writing, and it's just my training to be on camera as well for this 2026 content creation world situation. And I'm just going to play and see what's Amy going to teach us today.
Today we are starting a new mini composition. It's called Heartbeat, and it is on the C# pygmy here. So pattern A looks like this. Fairly simple. Again, a lot of space in this one, so we want to make sure that we're really allowing that space and not rushing into the next beat. And we've got that initial
electronic handpan, so I can change all the different scales. And yeah, this time she chose C# pygmy, and it's a beautiful scale, so let's enjoy that together.
Boom, goom, goom. That kind of heartbeat feel to it. So we're going to start here on the ding with the right hand, and then with the left play note 1 in front of us. 1 and 2 and 2 and is completely silent, and then on the 3 we're playing the tack here. 1 and 2 and 3 and then on the 4 moving up to note 3. I'll probably use my right hand actually. I've notated it with my left to keep the rolls separate. But I think I prefer to use my right on this note here. So I'll leave that one up to you. Once we've played that twice, we're moving on, and we're going to play these 2 notes. And that's it. if you wanted to, you can use this opportunity to start to explore that space in between. You could insert some ghost notes like I started doing at the end there, or you could insert some little moments of melody. I'm just going to have a little play around and show you what some of that might look like. See if you can mimic some of my ideas, but I think that this piece is actually really lovely, just completely open, completely spacious anyway. Just really, it's just really calm and really wonderful. So yes, we can experiment with adding things as a nice composition, improvisation practice, but I think it's actually quite nice as it is. Anyway, let's see what it would look like with some additions. Mistakes here and there, but what I started experimenting with here was adding some ghost notes in between, so that today we are starting.
I didn't want to do it from the beginning, but yeah, own your mistakes and just keep going. And this is what I love, that we have plenty of space to create those mistakes and still sounds amazing on this instrument.
Mistakes here and there, but what I started experimenting with here was adding some ghost notes in between, so that I can start to raise the volume of some of those ghost notes, make it a bit more interesting. And then I started adding an extra melody note directly after the 4, on the end of the 4. 1 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. 4 1 and 2 and 3. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 4 and 2 and 3. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 4 and 1 and 2. And you can see that I experimented just choosing random notes until I found the ones that I liked the sound of, and then I repeated those. Right, that's my process, at least, when finding ways to add some extra bit of flair, to the patterns that we're learning. So I invite you to take this away and play around with it. Let yourself get into the flow of it. Let yourself allow all of that space before you start experimenting. Get into that kind of trance of just this wonderful meditative pattern, and then start adding stuff to it. And tomorrow we'll explore pattern B. Enjoy. I hope to see you in the WhatsApp group. If you're not there already, come and join over on Patreon. You can sign up to any level tier and you will get access to all of the notation for this month, as well as the community over on WhatsApp. Share your videos. I'd love to see your progress. I'd love to see what you're making. It's so cool to hear these patterns on different scales as well. So yeah, I'll see you over there. And if not, I'll see you here tomorrow.
Very beautiful pattern. I'm going to go straight to day 17 in case somebody one day will watch it, so I'm not going to practice with you right now, but yeah, just encouragement to join the
Happy Handpanuary.
I don't know, did I mention, but yeah, the WhatsApp group, it's great. It's mostly European people. The time zone is very different to currently where I am, and still, yeah, lots of encouragement from others to play. It's quite stormy outside. Let's see how is the microphone picking up.
Welcome back. Today we are exploring pattern B of our new piece, Heartbeat, and it looks like this. Some really interesting harmonies happening here. And I'm just moving up in specific shapes, moving up the scale. So first things first, I've got my right hand between note 1 and 3. I'm rotating here between the thumb and the finger. And then my left hand is all the way up here on note 6. Yep. And I'm playing in a 3-3-2 pattern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Right? And those last two beats are happening between note 3 and 6. Right? So 1, 3, 6, 1, 3, 6, 3, 6. I'll do that slowly for you. That's one time round. Let's try it 2 times around. Again. Beautiful. In the composition, it only happens once though. After that, we're swapping places, so our left hand comes down to note 2 and 4, and our right hand comes up to note 7. So we've got a triangle here, and then we shift around and we have an opposite triangle here. We're going to do exactly the same thing, this time leading with the left. 2, 4, 7, 2, 4, 7, 4, 7. Then, following on from that trend, we've been here, then we moved up, then we're going to move up again on the right hand side. So now I'm playing note 3 and 5. My right hand is steadily climbing. So my right hand is here, my left is also moving up. I played 6, then I played 7, now I'm playing note 8. Right, exactly the same thing, just switching back to the right hand lead. 3, 5, 8, 3, 5, 8, 5, 8, 3, 5, 8, 3, 5, 8, 5, 8. Lovely. And then finally, we're crawling up again with the left hand. Left hand comes up to note 4 and 6. But the right, tricky right, is actually going to come back down to note 7. So we're kind of connecting, we've gone from having this big jump between the bottom 2 notes and the high note. And then finally in the last time around, everything feels really close together. Which I love that crunchiness. So it's left, 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 right, left, left, right, left. 7, 4, 6, 7, 6, 7. 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 7, 6, 7. Whoops. And you'll notice as well, technique-wise, when I'm down here, I'm pretty much rotating. When I'm up here though, to get to that rotation angle, it's a bit awkward, so I allow myself a bit more of a kind of figure of 8. Not even figure of 8, just kind of backwards and forwards movement. Nice fluid motion here to reach those notes. So if we put all of that together, we've got this shape, this triangle here, 2 right strikes, 1 left up top, and then we swap for the opposite triangle. Left hand is on 2 notes on the bottom, right hand on top. And then we swap, right hand on 2 notes at the right hand side, left hand on top, and then we swap again, left hand on these 2 notes, right hand on top. Let's see what that looks like all together. Dum, 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 ready, here we go. Switch. 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 Whoops. Switch. Switch. Yeah, beautiful. I love that last chord. Super cool. I could play with that for ages. Cool. Yeah, so take that, enjoy, play around with your own chord shapes, do what you want with it. Have another little go at yesterday's pattern as well, because tomorrow we will be putting the two things together. I would love to see what you're making with this. Come and join us in the WhatsApp group if you haven't already. That's where the party is at. It's super nice over there. You can join by becoming a member on my Patreon. I'll put a link down below. And I hope to see you over there. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, this one's really nice. I'm excited for this one. I'll see you very soon.
Cool. All right. So quick one. Just the C sharp doesn't have this kind of beautiful ding to finish the sound, so it would be. So that's the lowest. Anyway, extra. So we are going back to day 18. Finally.
Happy Handpanuary, welcome back. Today we are learning a nice little fill moment to bridge the gap between the two patterns that we've learned so far in the last couple of days. Now, I'm playing here on a pygmy, and the thing that I love about the pygmies is that they have quite limited notes, which means that they really warrant meditative playing. It also means that they have easy access to octave notes. So if I have this note here, I also have it up here. This is an F sharp, and so is this, right? In the case of the pygmy. And then again, if I move up to this one, I move up one note here, same story. This works for the low pygmies as well. I have two of the same notes. And then if I move here, I have two of the same notes again. They're just an octave apart. Same place on the piano, they're just in a different register, right? Now these can be found on other scales as well, especially extended versions of your scales. So if you've got an extended D curve, for instance, you can try and find the relevant bottom note to the top note and practice your octaves there. But in this case, we're going to practice that, exactly what I just played, this little octave jumping around moment that will lead us into the next pattern. So my right hand is playing note 1, my left hand is playing note 6, same note. Then I'm swapping the hands, left hand comes down to note 2, right hand goes up to note 7, swapping the hands, right hand note 3, left hand note 8, and then we don't swap hands, left moves over to the left, back down to note 6, right hand moves over to the left, back down to note 1, to end where we started. I'll do that in really slow motion for you. Again. The reason we're swapping hands all the time is to try and keep that nice open. Oops. You know that we're not. I'm trying to avoid crossing hands here, right? I'm trying to keep my posture open and comfortable as we play. And that's it. That's all we need. If you've got a different scale, I invite you to pause the video here and spend a little bit of time getting to know where your octaves are. Alternatively, you can just find some nice harmonies between bottom notes and top notes. That also would sound really lovely. The important thing is that we get a dum, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything is just happening on the beat, nice and simple. Yeah? So let's see how that sounds in context then. So our first pattern looked like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now instead of repeating here, actually I think I'm going to place it. I'm going to place it on the 3 and 4 end. I think that's better. I've notated it different. I've notated it on 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think it would be way more dramatic if it just happened at the last part of the bar and was happening quickly. I think that'd be really cool. So we could play a bar and a half here.
I need to adjust it.
2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and da 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 da, right? 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and let me show you that slowly.
Thank you.
So I'm at the very end of this round on the pattern A. 1, and we do it one time round full. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then one time round half. 1 and 2 and instead of playing the tack on the 3 here, we're coming straight in for that first octave hit. 3 and 4 and let me show you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yeah, I like that a lot. And then we're in with right.
Now we are flowing.
Okay, so let me show you a couple of times around that pattern, throwing in the octave slaps, octave slaps not the word, octave hits, it sounds like, in the second half of the final bar, leading into the beginning of the next pattern, pattern B. So it goes like this. 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, switch, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, switch, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, switch, here it comes. Half bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and let's put it at the end of this bar as well. Here it goes. Yeah. 2 and 3, 4. Whoops. 1 and 2. Here it comes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 2, 3 and 4 and we're carrying on. Let's finish here. And that vacuum is a sign that I need to stop filming for the day. Thank you so much for making it this far. Congratulations. Take your time with it. I would love to see your variations on these patterns, especially if you have a different scale. So do show us your videos in the Handpanuary group. I'll put a link down below to my Patreon site where you can become a member and through that get access to all the notation and the WhatsApp group as well. I would love to see you over there. Enjoy, good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yay! Okay, day 16 and 18 finished. That was really great to do it. and let's see how it's going to be working for the live streaming on the different platforms. The only thing which is missing is the notation, so that would be way easier to have it in front of me. But for a sake, I done this mistake before, that I was sharing the screen, and this notation is when you're supporting Amy on her Patreon, so I believe that it's well worth it it's what, few pounds for whole January called Handpanuary. So yeah, I'll just practice offline, and yeah, this C# scale is a beautiful one, so looking forward to catch everything in one. But yeah, thank you for being here. If you'll watch it until the end, wow, message me, because I'm very surprised and grateful. So yeah, that was me. And all the feedbacks are welcome regarding sound. Was it too quiet or too loud? And all the